live.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I believe we are live now. Starting another episode of Crypt of Krysuvik. So
Maybe my last one.
perhaps, at least this character.
Oh yeah, sure.
So before we start anything, let's hear our entrance. And now, Luciano, let's go to the Imagine Mail screen.
Okay.
So we can read our mail. Let me open my screen. Where is it?
It's already in the live.
Okay. So hello, folks. We are reading our mail. We need more people to write to us. So we have just one message, but a very special one. And who wants to read this?
I can.
Okay.
Darby MCD. 10 days ago. I am slowly catching up. Just finished the third episode. You have a fun group. The only thing I could suggest is maybe you more of the tech checks of camera. And maybe edits out some of the conversation around the sounds issues, for example. The group is excellent with their roleplay, but it is a bit jarring to have, for example, one mic so loud it hurts, or watching while people figure out how to open journals. Sometimes the background music is loud enough that it can be hard to hear the conversation. I noticed that in the last I tried to diminish the sound, and take me a while to figure out how to do that. Which is a bit of because your group is really interesting in their interactions. Thank you. I get that this stuff happens, but edit pass would not hurt.
Just so that Darby knows, this is a live recording. The episodes will be later edited with the best possible audio quality and uploaded as an edited podcast.
Just the audio.
Just the audio.
Is that this format of the live is a kind of way we share the recordings of a project, and the final product is much better because there is the background music is more careful put. They have a lot of sound effects and things like that.
Yes, when you do it live, it's a lot more difficult. And as a GM, you have to pay attention to the music, to the players, to the journals, to everything. And Luciano is taking care of not only his character but the technical parts of the live, and having to look after all of this can be jarring sometimes. And I ask you guys who are listening to us for your forgiveness in this issue. We're trying to improve, and I hope we do improve in the episodes to come. Sorry,
no, I would say that sometimes the problems you hear, we don't hear because of technical issues. So we depend on people that are here live to tell us that some mic is too loud or something like that. Because for us, is everything okay right now?
On episode 4, for example, Luciano's voice was absent from the live, but no one told us. So we had to re-upload the episodes in another file with Luciano's audio added so that it would make sense for people who were watching the lives.
Yeah, because unfortunately YouTube don't let us to update the file. We need to make a new
live file. Yeah.
Continue.
Continue. Mm-hmm.
The English of your group is fantastic. No, you are kidding. I know it's something you think about, but really you should be confident. They are all able to convey their characters during conversation using the really unusual vocab. Really well done. Wow, that's good to know. Maybe you can reach out to Steve Cole and see if he can do a guest spot. Maybe he can run the big bad at the end of something, but it would be fun thing to be able to advertise a bit.
I would really like it, but it's not. Just so you know, it's not Steve Cole. It's Steve Jackson and Douglas Cole. Douglas is the guy from Gaming Ballistic, and I believe I'm somewhat of a friend with him, and but he has a very busy schedule. I already tried. I wanted to give him control of the golem in the last big fight, but unfortunately he wasn't able to come. But perhaps I'll give him Krysuvik to control.
Talking about schedule, Vinny, do you have any idea or maybe your own schedule, because you are the one editing Tahaski, when this will be launched as a podcast?
It may take some time because for people who are only hearing who are only listening to our English stuff, we have a podcast in Portuguese that is Tahaski na Bota, and or Tarask in the Boot. That's why it is in the song. And this podcast, I am currently the editor, and but I do it in my spare time, and I can't edit more than one at the same time because it takes a lot of time to get it ready to be edited, and the edition itself, we try to get the best possible edition we can, and it is a time-consuming process, so I can't give you an idea. I'm not sure, because after the Curse of Strahd season that I'm editing the first season, I'll have to edit the Caravan Trying Ares, and only then I may have the time to edit Imagination's Loot, Crypt of Krysuvik. So
you are like every 15 days, right?
Yes. Each episode airs every other week, so it takes at least 2 weeks to edit properly edit an episode. So
He's have 10 episodes more.
I'm not 13. Sure. I believe
13. So there's 3 months, pretty much.
Yeah, but
we're done for the year.
Yes, perhaps only next year. So I'm not sure when, but I'll try my best to edit. You see, if you're hearing this in English, we have a kind of a Patreon in Portuguese that is at apoie.se-RPGNEXT. So that's apoia.se -RPGNEXT. You can join there. The page is in Portuguese, and we need money in order to pay some professional editors. We used to have a professional editor, but things are getting more expensive, server costs and everything, and we currently do not have the capital income necessary to be able to pay to not, how do I say this in English, to pay the correct the just amount that a professional editor needs. So we're doing it ourselves. So we can only do it in our spare time, unfortunately. I wish I had more time to do this, to edit, but unfortunately I don't.
Yeah, and the time to edit it's very high. It's very costly, right?
Yes, roughly, if you want to have a rough estimate, each episode, each minute of audio takes approximately 20 or more minutes to edit. And you see, if we, not counting preparing the audios per se, because each episode has about 1 hour. So times 4 or 5 audios, I have to listen to each audio separately, clean the audios, and then join the audios together, and after that do the sound, the special effects and the music and everything, and get the speech in the correct timings. It takes a lot of time, so it is 20 times the time it takes to. So if you think one podcast of 1 hour, I take at least 20 hours to edit it. So it's time consuming.
A lot.
So that was the message from Darby MCD. And we had our voting. In the link in the podcast, we have the most valuable player. The voting now is closed for now, but as soon as the live finishes, I'll open the poll again, and the link to the poll should be in the link in the description of the video. And you can vote which player you think was the best in the last episode. We had four responses only, and the most voted character was Magnus with 50%.
Well, thank you.
So Magnus shall receive a little bit more character points. Let me add it. And this will help him evolve faster.
I demand a vote for the more stupid decisions for me to get a chance to win something.
If that's the case, I'm gonna ask to vote for the prettiest feathers.
That's a good one.
You can all vote. You can vote for your own characters if you want, and ask our friends and people who are watching this live. If you like it, you can ask your friends to vote. Who do you think was the most valuable player? So,
and when you send a message to us, please tell us where you are from, because we don't know.
Yes, that's very nice. We had one on the first episode, if I'm not mistaken, one
From Germany.
listener from Germany, and we would very much like to know where you're hearing us from. So that's it. I believe we have finished this part, and let's. Do you guys want to say something, Luciano?
I think we need to give a goodbye and then make the presentations, right?
Yes. Yeah. We are going goodbye, but only for the podcast. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye then.
Bye bye.
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 So let's get to the episode proper. Okay, so we are starting. Let's see who's the first here for me. Luciano, introduce your character.
Luciano?
Back.
I see
What
you.
happened, guys?
You
We
froze?
didn't
Froze.
see you.
I froze?
We lost you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess the live's off.
like a moment. And the
Oh,
light.
I don't see
down.
anything happen here from me. Is everything okay?
The live was off.
Okay, the live's on. I guess.
Well, it's
we're
back on, so
Well, probably
Okay.
was a peak on the internet. Or something like
Never
that.
mind then. Luciano, please redo your introduction.
Okay, I am Luciano. I am playing Harald. And today I will prove my innocence and make the things right.
Great. Diego, die.
Hello, I'm Dai. I play Magnus, the White Wolf, and I hope we can proceed with the adventure with no more surprises like this.
Me too.
Ovo.
hello, I am Papotabus, and wait, this is presenting myself, not my character, right? Yeah, I'm Papotabus. I play with Vera, and I hope we're able to beat those guys, the ones that attacked Luciano. Oh, sorry, Harald.
Ovo. There is a wind or something. Very big noise. Can you repeat your introduction, please?
Yeah, it's my fan. Sorry, it's off now. Yeah, hi, I am Papotabus. I am playing with Vera Opang, and I am hoping to beat those guys that attacked Harald in Get All the Keys.
Great. Mara, it's your turn.
Hey, I am Marat, and today I'm going to play by Nira the Barbarian, and I will seek justice for my friend Harald because he is innocent.
For sure.
And I am Vinicius Vatso. I'm the master of this adventure, and I hope the characters choose wisely now. Okay. So let's go. Sorry. Where is this? Here.
The winter is not treated as well, right?
Yeah. So I'll read the text description and we'll start. The quest name is Judgment of Honor. Tensions rise in Skalavik as the adventurer Harald. One of your companions is caught attempting to steal an item from a rival group of adventurers. The crime of theft is a serious offense in Skalavik, where honor and trust are held in the highest regard. Though your group has helped the town in the past, this act has put your standing in jeopardy. Now you must face the town's steward, Lee Felmanson, in a formal trial to determine your fate. In the Grand Hall of Skalavik, you and your group must present your case and negotiate a resolution. Failure to do so could lead to harsh consequences, imprisonment, fines, or worse. Success, however, could preserve your standing in Skalavik and mend relations with the rival adventurers. The trial will not be easy. The rival adventurers, though trustful, will demand compensation for Harald's actions, and Leif will not look kindly on dishonorable behavior. You must decide whether to offer a fair compensation, perhaps a key fragment you have worked so hard to obtain, or risk losing the goodwill of the town. Honor is at stake, and how you handle this trial will affect your future in Skalavik.
This description basically says that I am found guilty.
Not yet.
Okay, that's good.
Let's start. You all stand within the grand hall of Skalavik. Its high wooden beams casting shadows across the floor. The smell of burning pine from the torches fills the air, and the eyes of a few onlookers follow your every move. Before you, seated at the large wooden table, is Leif Elmanson, Steward of Skalavik. His stern face reveals no immediate judgment, though his gaze is heavy with expectation. Beside him stands Ragnar Felmanson, the town's sage, whose calm demeanor offers no comfort. Armored guards line the walls, their spears held upright, a silent reminder of the order and authority of Skalavik. So let's start the judgment. Just so you know, Magnus notices that Ragnar is wearing a wolf's cloak. There's a wolf head in his shoulder, okay?
Okay, that's the guy from the library, right?
Yeah, the guy from the library. Leif's deep voice breaks the silence echoing off the timbered walls. Harald, you stand accused of theft, an attempt to steal from your fellow adventurers, an act that runs counter to the honor upheld in Skalavik. We do not tolerate theft here, where honor is valued above all. But you and your companions have also served this town, solving problems that have long plagued us. For that, I will hear your side. Emotions towards your group, speak now. So, this is how we will start. You can explain yourselves, okay, and explain your case.
Okay.
Make your case. Okay, so as you explain, you will add a bonus or a penalty based on your explanation to the rolls you must make. It may be a diplomacy or fast talk rolls, okay, depending on what you intend to do.
Acting, no. For deceiving.
You could use acting to try to give a bonus to your fast talk, but in order to deceive, you would need to do a fast talk roll.
I was because I put acting in my character to make deceiving. I can change for fast talk, but I was initially when we are playing in Ares, the decision was that acting was using for deceiving, not fast talk.
Okay, then you can use acting, no problem.
Yeah, I prefer fast talk because it's more easy than acting. I'll be with a higher level, it's no problem. But I thought I don't remember if they are. No, I think both are average. Yeah, I think both average. There's no, for me, it's no much difference.
Okay, then use your acting, and but before you roll, you should explain. Give your oral explanation, and I will give you a penalty or bonus depending on how you state your case.
And I need to roll even if I'm not lying?
That depends. If you are not lying, you should roll diplomacy. If you are lying, you should roll fast talk.
So if I don't have diplomacy, it's better for me to lie.
Perhaps.
That's weird, but okay.
Well,
Okay,